good girl. Finna be doing all for a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. Don't sleep when you know you got a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. Won't roll with a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. Y'all still keep it real, still treat you like a slow. On my mind, past my bedtime, no rest at the kingdom. Alone in my place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married. We should get married. Let's stop holding back on this and let's get carried away. Stop making a big deal out of the little things, cause I got big deals and I got little things. Got everything I'm asking for, but you stop making a big deal out of the little things. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stand. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. What you heard, you're mine, you're mine. All I'm really asking for is you. You're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. What you heard, you're mine, you're mine. As long as you know who you belong to. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to your girl, Shinna Speaks. I am so grateful for that you guys are here today. Let's see who's in the chat before I get started. I see Riri. Hello. Hello, Melissa. Little Mama. Hello. Angie. Hello. Dare to be different. Hello. Like to say hello to all you guys before I get started. Hi, Miss Justice. I'm so glad you made the live. Welcome. You guys, I sort of want to get started, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. I'm so grateful that you guys subscribed. Without you, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be a channel. Hello, working on me. I see you changed your name. I like the name. Working on me. I like the name. Hi, Sky. Letting y'all come on in. Letting y'all come on in. You guys, I took a couple of days off because that last video was a little emotional. And Highland Love, anytime I feel like I need to take a break off, I will do that, because like I tell you guys always to protect your energy. I tell you guys always, hi, paparazzi. I tell you guys always to protect your energy. So I had to, take a couple days off. Like I tell you guys ahead of time, I probably will take a couple days off, especially when it comes down to reamping my spirit, man. This whole thing is bizarre. This whole case is bizarre. Today, welcome, everybody. Welcome. I said, let me do a live. You know what, you guys? This is a very touching subject, very touching. And a lot of us cannot imagine if it was us, right? A lot of Candus supporters, this woman has a support system that is truly following her. There's a lady that's been in my comments nonstop, and she had told me that she would like to enter onto our link over here. I explained to the lady, her name is on the title. She is more than welcome to come and hit the link and have a conversation, adult conversation. If she want to have a conversation about the Bible and how Candus is a fit mother, then she could do that, because I love a challenge. And we over here don't see a fit mother, okay? The home conditions of those children was horrible. Okay, so I want to show some pictures to Candus's lovers. I don't know her. She is the lady that's been on
She was a lady that came on Candus's channel and was speaking for Candus. And she wants to come in my comments and challenge us about God and about being fit parents and about being against what we see Candus is doing. I don't never have a problem having a conversation with somebody. Just had dinner. Hope I don't lose it. I hope I don't lose it neither. I really don't. But the link is in the comments section, and I want her to come on because this is what we're seeing as a mom. I don't know this person. I don't know her at all, but she's representing Candus to the fullest, and she's coming in my comments nonstop. So I wanted to show her something real quick, you guys. I wanted to show her. Oh, somebody's on the link. I wanted to show her real quick what we see. Okay? Hold on. Little mama, I need to see your face. Little mama. Well, welcome.
Hello.
Are you Dale?
Am I what?
Are you Candace's representative?
No.
Okay, because a lot of her representatives been in our comments section and they want to protect Candus, and they feel like we're bullying and we're, just dogging Candus out. And I've never been a bully. What I see is what I see, and I report what I see, and I've seen unfit parents. So how do you feel about this situation, and who am I speaking to?
My name is Dawn.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I feel exactly the way you do about the situation. I mean, I have watched a lot of YouTubers' channels and acquired a lot of information about the case, but I'm just an outsider watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had been wanting to, I had never done anything like this before, been on a live, so I was kind of nervous to do it, but I just wanted to do this for the first time, join in and just have a conversation with you and y'all about the case.
Okay, well, you know what? You are welcome on this panel, and I don't mind letting the first timers come because I actually be nervous when I come to the channel. When I push live, I get nervous too. So you're actually showing your face. You're doing a good job. So welcome. Basically,
Well, can I go out? Like, do I have to show my face the whole time?
no, you could push the camera off if you like to, sweetheart. You was brave to show your face. I appreciate that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could go back outside on the porch where it's dark at, and I'd still
Yeah.
be.
Go ahead and show your face. Welcome everybody that's coming in. We don't bully over here. And I want people to know that when it comes down to this, to Missing Summer Wells and her brothers, all I want is justice. I want something to be done. I don't want to watch this shit show. I don't want to watch a bunch of drama. Something needs to be done. I think everybody has lost focus on the children. I think everybody has lost focus on what they're here for, and it doesn't seem like they're here for Summer Wells or those children. And that's my big concern. So before you get to talking, I want to show the ladies in the back how this house looks. And this the living conditions these children was living in, and then they want to argue us up and down that we're wrong. No, I don't think we're wrong at all. And the link is still in the chat for anybody that wants to hit the panel.
Yeah,
This is how this.
that house looks like a hoarder's house.
Do you see the house, you guys? This is what I want y'all to see, because somebody came in the comments and said, oh, you're just showing pictures of the outside of the house. So you know what? Let's show the inside of the house. Let's talk about what Jose was seeing. Jose was living there when this was going on, and Dawn had been gone for a couple of months, so she had a chance to clean up the house. She had a bunch of time to clean up the house, and that's not what we're seeing. Here's another picture of the house.
Girl, she had Chris McDonough coming to interview her and didn't try to clean up the house.
Exactly. You're finna be on national TV and you can't clean the house. And this is where the children was living. But
Yep.
we're wrong. No, I don't think so. This mother is an unfit mother. The father is an unfit father. I'm not a fan of either one of these parents. I'm not going to ever be a fan of these parents because these are not the only children that they neglected. These are not their first children that they have neglected. Whatever the story is with Don, I don't care. He was an unfit father, and Candus was an unfit mother.
Yep.
And I'm to the point where I can't believe what I'm watching. I just can't believe these people it's a shame on how they treated these children. And
Shinna,
nobody is calling it out. Go ahead, sweetie.
how do you feel about some of these YouTube creators and just people out here hating on Jose?
Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I do my best to stay away from that. You know why? Because it's not my rodeo. These people been fighting for months, and I've been around for months, and I don't get in the middle of the fight. My focus is where's Summer Wells and them children. I cannot believe the way they're doing the Jose situation, but drama sells. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's making their channel grow, by dragging Jose. And it sounds like Jose just came out and told his truth. But now it seems like they're all digging into his lifestyle. And, I'm not into that. I'm worried about where these children are. What do you think about it?
Well, they're just saying, like, where was he 9 months ago? And, he's not this savior that everybody's this angel that he's making himself sound like. And I'm like, that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is firsthand information from somebody who lived with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think any more into it than that. But yeah, like you said, it's all about drama and views and likes and all that kind of stuff with so many of them. I don't watch either.
I can't. It's draining enough to watch the Candus and her performance, and I make sure I keep track of her. But I see all the channels, especially when it comes down to that Jose narrative. It's all about the money, sweetheart. And I just refuse to get involved with that part. And why I say that is because the focus ain't about the children. And when you're arguing and you're fighting, the focus ain't about the children anymore. The focus is about how I could get as many views and likes on their channels. Go on every day and fight about this situation, but forget about the little girl that's missing, or forget about the boys that's been neglected. It seemed like Jose cared a little bit more about the children. If you seen my last video where he cried out, that man cried out more than I've ever seen Candus cry out for Summer.
Yes, definitely.
He cried out. So when it comes down to the drama part, I just can't. I don't, bashing Jose is more concerned about. From what I'm seeing, chat, Jose was very concerned about them children. Right. Now, when it comes down to his past and what they're doing and who screwed who, that ain't my focus.
About none of that, yeah.
I think all the drama that's going around is about who Jose screwed with Allie and all that. That's taking the focus off. It's a distraction from what people should be concerned about. Where's the little girl? The little girl's still missing. Where's Summer?
That's how you know who you should be listening to on YouTube. Is if they're talking about that other crap, they ain't about the kid,
And my thing is this: why didn't Jose report it before time? I'm curious about that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not right, but what he's saying is probably true at the same time. So, would you rather blame him and say that he could have prevented this or something, or just take the firsthand information. It really gave me a clearer picture and made everything make sense that didn't make sense that Candus had said about the timeline when Jose told me about their lifestyle. It really does.
I said this in my previous life. Filter what you need to filter out of the interview. Because, of course, there's going to be some different narratives and some doing this and doing that. But he really gave us an insight on how this home was. Like, we seen the home when Chris went in there, but Jose really broke down this home for us. And that really touched my heart to know what we've been screaming this whole time is what these children is living. That's
Right.
it. That's all. It's horrible. Nobody even is thinking about this. The man said it was dishes everywhere. Well, Jose wasn't lying about that. You guys look at the picture on the screen. He described it to the T.
I mean, the kids couldn't do nothing else but watch TV, could they, in that house?
It looks like all they could do was sit in those little chairs by the TV and just sit and watch. Where could they move? Where could they go? It's no space. It was just a messed up environment, and people we think these children should go back. Oh, I don't think so.
My goodness.
She said he was in the back. You know what? It seemed like to me Jose had been, like he said, he was going through some stuff, right? He goes and rent a room, get reference to them to get a room. By now, Candus is getting all the little extra money because Don is gone. So she go on and move Jose in, right? She moved Jose in. By moving Jose in is my phone always get to ringing and beeping when I get on live. By moving Jose in, it was extra money. First of all, he was a stranger. Moving a stranger in around kids, I don't agree with that. I was very strict about my children, spending the night at people's houses, people coming in my houses around the children. So to move Jose in, that was a little disturbing to me, but it is what it is, right? If that's how she had to get a little extra money, that's how she had to get a little extra money. But from what he said, his room was downstairs in the playroom, which he should never been in the playroom around the children. I mean, I'm thinking about the children. But when it comes down to the sincere in his heart about how he felt, that it was an unfit home, I can feel him completely on that. I can feel him completely. And it's sad because when you want to come out here and tell your story, the YouTubers is going to drag you and beat you down, and make you not credible. But some of the stuff he's saying was very credible, you guys. Like some of the things he was saying, we already been saying this. And he was pretty much the only one coming out here saying that this house was disgusting, that CPS had been coming to the house. Remember, we kept asking, why didn't CPS come in? Candus wasn't letting CPS come in.
Right.
She wouldn't open the door. And then people want to say it's because Don had her in a certain way. Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. It was both of them. And what do you think about it? Do you think it was both of them?
Girl, I wanted to tell you when you was talking about Jose moving in out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That I heard on another channel that they knew each other previously because, one of the people that Candus mentioned at the watering hole with Jose about coming over was all these people from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter's dad, Andy, which is one of these people who's been on these YouTube channels too. Well, so I think Candus knew Jose. He was part of the crew from New York with Hunter's dad who came down, and then nobody had a place to stay or whatever, and everybody else went somewhere, and Jose ended up staying there.
Oh, okay. Well, someone in the chat said that Jose did pay for the room, which he said that, and he was cooking and doing everything for the kids, right?
Right.
So they said that. And then Debbie just said, we all want fast closure. But if Lee County doesn't have all their ducks in a row, we will never know what happened. Candace B. and Don will holler lawyer. I was going to thank you for the donations, Debbie. I wanted to comment on the holler lawyer. They can holler lawyer all they want to, but you do have the freedom of speech when it comes down to YouTube and what we watching. So people could say they have lawyers, but we ain't bullying nobody over here. And if they holler lawyers, they need to be lawyered up because it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't know what's taking Lee County so long, but it's coming.
They're building.
It's coming.
I believe
ahead.
there's a case against them.
You have to build a case because if it's nobody, it's no evidence. So basically, you guys been following true crime, or you guys have seen, it's not like the movies. It's like real life. They have to build on this woman. So as much as we're watching it, no lawyers would let them carry on like that. Exactly. Let me highlight that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Hawkins County. Okay. Let me see. Paparazzi, hit the link with us.
Look how long it took them to get those the West parents. They had to build a case against them. They have no bodies, but they have enough to convict them without the bodies, they said.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They channel. They're trying to report the channel. So if I bump off you guys, they're blocking my channel. If you don't mind, could you hit the like button for me? I don't even like saying hit the like button. But if y'all ever see me bump off the screen, it's because they're going to be reporting. I told you this, guys, a couple videos ago. They went down my whole channel and tried to report my whole channel. And all I'm doing is speaking facts over here. All I do is got a bunch of people over here that has children that's been watching this case. And for some reason, they want me to shut up.
There's so many people. There's so many people who are out there doing the same exact thing and worse, and they're going to get you.
Yeah. You know why? Because I'm not tooting Candus's horn. I'm not going with the script.
You're not licking her butt like Benny.
I'm not going with the flow. That's why they would report it. Some of them, before I even go live, come and just report the live before I'm even live.
Because they know you ain't supporting Candy.
What you say?
Because they know you ain't supporting her ass.
I'm not supporting none of it. I'm not supporting none of them people. I'm not supporting the drama channels, and to be honest, the women that is standing for her, I don't know. I think they're standing for her because they think she gonna come on their channels. I'm not for sure, but they know that woman. I be wanting to call her all kind of damn names. They know that woman ain't no good mama. They know that. Or maybe they nasty like her.
I wouldn't want. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I can't understand it. It's people, man.
But they're not gonna ever get rid of me. That's the thing. I allegedly supposed to hit the link. If one of the mods could go to the top of the chat and get the link. Let me see if I could get it.
You got somebody else trying to come in on us. Oh, they bumped you off again.
again. I want to hear what she just said. Hold on. She said, no, they think to be truthful, it becomes a movie or deals like that. They'll be included. I don't know why they think which it probably will become a movie. I could see it becoming a little thing on Netflix. I could see them profiting off of this. I truly can. And it's sad.
It really is. And you know what's really sad and infuriating is what's going on with Benny Keyz and Candus together, just making money. It's unbelievable that they would let that go on YouTube, but they want to, flag all this other insignificant stuff.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, we got Robin on there. I know paparazzi. Who is Robin?
I watch your channel periodically. I usually hang out in all little things on the farm.
Okay.
I am not a Wells supporter. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my daughter was murdered by a 16-year-old boy 27 years ago. Next month will be 28 years. And I have been fighting to keep this man in prison for the rest of his life.
Let it
and
out.
All Candus does is get on this damn YouTube shit and drink her ass off and flirt with all these men.
Yeah.
And why don't she just tell the truth?
Yeah. She's not a mother with a missing child. She's not. A mother with a missing child does not act like that.
I want y'all to speak y'all's truth. I mean, let the lady finish one at a time, and everybody say what you have to feel. I say how you feel, because I'm upset too.
Yeah. I friended Ernie, and Ernie helped me a whole lot because he sent a whole bunch of his people over to my daughter's group to sign the petition and get the address to write the judge, because I want this to continue on in November when I have to go back to court again for a term of years.
I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. Let it out. I'm glad. I want a platform where people could come and say how they feel. I want people to hear that how real parents feel with missing children. I love for parents to come on here and tell me their stories, because it helps you in the long run, first and foremost. And if you want to shoot out your son's name, if you want to do anything in memory of your child, I have no problem with that. I love things like this because I got a platform to share with people like me. And I'm going to do that. So, paparazzi, did you want to say something real quick before she finished? Because you haven't had a chance to say, and I'm so sorry. I want you to finish, but let paparazzi say something, and we're gonna come back to you. What's your name again, Miss Lady?
Me, Robin.
Robin. Okay, hold on, Robin.
I just want to say hello to everyone. And I'm, just wanted to come up on panel tonight. I tell you, the Candus and Dawn, neither one of them has shown any emotion at all for the loss of their little girl. And the only time they ever get upset is when they get asked a question that they don't want to answer. Or they get backed into a corner to get all upset, but not one tear has been shed for a little Summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sickening.
It is.
It's disgusting.
It is. But I'll let Robin go.
Robin, you know what? We're going to get back to you because the chat is showing you so much love in the chat. And do you mind speaking about your child? Do you mind sharing a little bit more?
Well, Nicole was, she was 5 years old, and every day she'd get off the school bus. She met her little friend, which was, her name was Nikki. They called her Nikki because Nicole was Nicole. And her 16-year-old brother eventually took her and snatched her up and took her in an abandoned house and brutally beat her, brutally raped her.
Oh my God.
And I mean, over and over and over. I mean, they had to take the whole basement to the courthouse. That's how much blood was splattered out of her body.
Oh my goodness. How old was she again, or did you say
She was 5.
5?
Same age as
Oh,
Same age as Summer, and I am Summer's voice. And
that's
I
right.
keep bothering FBI. I keep bothering TBI. I keep bothering Hawkins County. And I do it every freaking day. I don't care what kind of BS they want to feed me. It's not right. And I know they know where Summer is. Summer was not took. Donald
No.
took her somewhere and hid her. He probably buried her after he got done raping her for the last time.
Oh my goodness. Hmm. Sadly, that's probably true.
Yes. You know what? We don't know what happened, and you're right. Harkins County need to be doing their job. Like, and thank God it's people like you that is staying on them, because if they don't have people that's staying on them, then nothing will happen. And somebody was saying something about a petition. What petition are you talking about?
It's in my daughter's group. It's called We Are Nicole's Voice. There's a petition, and there's an address to write the judge to keep him in prison. I'm only doing this to open up, to reopen up the eyes of the judge that's been doing this ever since he's been convicted. He was
Right.
convicted as an adult, life in prison without the possibility of parole. But because of the Miller case versus Alabama, which protects juveniles,
Mm-hmm.
he is now up for term of years, which is 40 to 60 added years.
Robin,
Yes.
was he a minor when he did that?
Yes.
He was a minor too.
Yes.
Okay. Just okay. Didn't know.
But I mean, he's been in prison for 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
But he killed her?
Oh yeah, he brutally murdered her. I'm going to tell you, you don't even got to go to my daughter's voice and see. I'll tell you, if you just Google Jason Symonds, you'll read all about what he did to her.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
Her last breath was a hatchet in her skull.
Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have put a trigger warning up. But it's okay. It's okay. Everybody over here pretty much know what we follow, and trigger warning, because so I do
I'm sorry. I should have thought about that too. I'm just so mad that I can't even believe Ernie let her up on his panel. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I am not a Wells supporter, and you know this.
When was she on Ernie's panel, sweetheart?
Just a few minutes ago, and they timed me out for speaking my mind. I'm like, duh, this is not right.
Oh, I need to get that. I didn't get to see that. I'm glad you said that. Okay, I'll go check it out.
Oh, Ernie.
Channel.
You talking about Benny or Ernie's panel?
Ernie.
She was on Ernie's channel?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
And from what I understand, she's got his phone number, and they exchanged numbers, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. So now she's on to Ernie.
Now she's trying to get
this is just too much. Like, I can't believe what we're watching.
Like, I was really interested in Ernie, and he's a really good help, and he did bring a lot of people to my daughter's page. And
somebody said tragedy pimps. Yes, that's what they is. I don't, you know what? And if you rock with Ernie, that's fine. But I read through Ernie too, and I'm not bashing nobody, but he's just all in that drama stuff, and his I can't read his energy. It's not. I read energies, and Ernie is, he let him do his thing over here. I really ain't got much to say about nobody. I think it's the best way not to say nothing. They say if you ain't got,
Right.
if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. And that's where I'm standing because I don't really want nobody sitting here, But I'm just confused. Ernie had her on the panel. I have to go check that out.
Oh yeah. All little things on the farm. I don't know if you watch Daisy, but
No, I
Ernie
don't watch
was up.
them.
Ernie was up there on her panel last night with Rob Church. I didn't see it because I go to bed. Like I don't stay up all night, and she was up late last night, and
They
I
all
guess
looking for the reward money, you guys. These men is getting this woman on their panel for reward monies and stuff. They're not fucking. Okay, but hold on real quick, Robin. The chat is saying the petition is closed for Jason, and they want to know what's Jason's last name for they could spell it in the chat for you.
okay, I'll put it in back chat.
Thank you for the super sticker, you guys. I'll be excited when I get those things. Not the back chat. If you can put it in the just say their name, say the name, and one of my mods will put it in the chat for you.
And Jason and we just did a live today on her group.
Okay. And they're saying the petition is closed. Do you know anything about the petition being closed?
It's not closed. It would be the first petition they'll see if they go on the page, but they have to ask permission to be in there because.
Well, how can we, as a community?
I have it on private.
Okay, well, how can we as a community? Because over here, we're a community. We're like a little family over here, and we focus on things like this. So as a community, how can we help you sign that petition if you have it on private?
I can go there and accept whoever wants to go into it.
Now, are you willing to open it up? Because now you're on a platform where there's people watching. Are you willing? Which all you're doing is opening it up for signatures, right?
Yeah, but there's a whole lot more in there than, a signature on a petition. There's, pictures of my son I lost in 2015.
Oh my goodness, you lost a couple children.
Yeah, my son was my oldest child. He had 15 years of seizures and he drowned. And there's just a lot in there. There's a graphic YouTube in there that tells everybody what he did to her.
Truth seeker, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people that has lost their children that is following this case. And it's sad. It's truly sad. And you have our love and support, Robin, over here. And we're glad you're here. You're actually in the right place because, to be honest, I don't focus on Benny. I don't know any of those characters.
I can't stand that man.
I don't like I don't know Ernie. And I would like to keep it that way. And if you was following Ernie, that's your prerogative because he was really helping you, it sound like. But this channel over here don't get involved with the Ernie and the Benny and all that. We just don't. And I really don't bring up other channels' names because that's how you bring in their spirits and things like that. You bring in that type. But that was a part of your story, and I love that you shared your story. And there's a lot of more people like me that will be praying for you now that you shared your story. We're going to be sending more prayers out. So whenever you decide to open the dang, I'm sorry. speechless a little bit. But whenever you decide to open the list, we wouldn't mind signing it. I probably will be one of the first ones signing for you. As soon as you let me know, you put it out, okay? Put it off of private.
Yes, and I've watched your stream quite a few times. I've, come in here plenty of times and I've listened to you and talked about, what the situation with Summer, and I just
What's
can't.
What's your last name? Robin what?
Buonadono.
Okay, yes, I've seen you. You got a good
Yeah.
spirit. So go ahead, let it out, because you did want to talk about some things. Go ahead.
Yeah, Summer it really hurt bad because, just listening to what Jose said, I 100% believe this man. There's no reason for him to lie. What does he have to gain? What does he have to gain? You don't have anything to gain by lying.
Mm-hmm. He sure don't. And the way he was pleading out for the baby, it just didn't sound like, I just did a video just about him pleading out, about the baby. That was so touching,
And
I mean, all the kids. Have you seen the children's bodies? I mean, they were full of bruises.
Let me show a picture. Them children, even the boys, baby girl, the boys. Is everybody forgetting the boys? These children were neglected. These children wasn't eating. It's upsetting. It's truly upsetting, and I'm very grateful that I can have a platform where we could talk about this. But let me show y'all these children, and this is just, I dotted out the boy's face because I want to respect the children.
Right.
I want to respect the children, but, looking at the picture of these children, and it's not really a good picture. You could tell these children was neglected. They wasn't eating. They wasn't going to school. And y'all want us to salute the mama? They was living in this home like this. Why did Jose have to lie? Why would Jose lie about something we've been seeing?
Right.
Why the mama is grinning on Facebook, YouTube, happy. Go ahead.
He's confirmed it all.
Go ahead, paparazzi.
And you know what really just upsets me is that you got these other creators that have listened to Jose's statement and they want to pick apart the little minutia details of the timeline and when things happened and all this, but they don't pay a bit of attention to the fact that that man was genuine. He really cared about these kids. I mean, and he had nothing to gain from lying. I mean, he might not remember down to the nth level of detail like the times exactly, but but he still was honest, and I think in everything else he said. So
yeah.
Well, look at the pictures. He's
Absolutely.
Describing what was in the house.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's what they do. They discredit people out here, and it's sad. That's a part of life, and that's a part of social media. And me, like I said, I look past the bullshit. I don't look at all the extra stuff. Y'all dragging Jose. Jose is the main one that came out here and finally said something to ease a couple people's minds, because the parents ain't doing it.
And we haven't heard anything from law enforcement either. So
I know.
Gave these kids. He gave Summer a face. He humanized her. We have a feeling now like we know Summer.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I applaud him for that.
Exactly. Somebody said, I never believe all of what any of them are saying. I don't believe anybody. I filter what I need to filter out, you guys. And the reason why I filter what I filter out, because I can't let my mind get clogged up with the unnecessary stuff. And that's a distraction. They want you to be distracted off of what's really going on. They want us to say, well, let's follow what they're saying about Jose. Like I said, I don't even care what they're saying about Jose.
This is
I
about
know what
summer.
I know it's about summer. It's
That's why I come to your channel, because you are so real. You keep it real. You keep it 100. I've been listening to you for quite a while, and
I ain't changed, have I?
no.
I think that's why they're blocking me, because I don't go with the script,
And that's exactly what they're doing. It's a script. It's been a script since day one. They had to figure out what to say and how to keep it going. But a liar has to remember every freaking thing they say.
Well, and also when you lie, you have to cover it up with 8 more lies on top of it.
Right.
And then none of the stories is adding up. It's not making no sense. And when stuff ain't making no sense, it's a lie.
Right.
It's a lie. Y'all lying to the people. Where is Summer? That's what people want to know. People's out here screaming that. Somebody said, question, why do you really think Don built that desk over those steps? It's just weird. Let me ask the people on the panel why do y'all think Don, you see, let me highlight the question and I'll let both of you guys answer. Why do we think Don built the desk over the steps? I probably think it was more of a protection for nobody to fall down. What about you guys?
I mean, yeah, but Summer could have easily fell down them steps.
I don't know. I'm not. What do you think, Paparazzi, about the steps?
I think it was to hide that rabbit hole where the steps were, because they, and they recently just put those rails up there and took the little bar thing down. But but I think it was just to hide that hole in the floor.
I think so too, for where nobody will fall down.
Yep.
That's what I think. And then the dressers in front of the bathroom for privacy. I mean, this is what we've been watching this, it's unbelievable. And for people to be saying that they represent, anyone seeing my message? Yes, I'm seeing your message, little mama.
I mean, this guy, Don, he worked in construction. And he actually did drywall. So why in thunder couldn't the man put up some walls in that house?
Right. And while he's taking the shower with his baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's
and
wrong.
We know Jose wasn't lying about that, because Don admitted it to Don admitted that.
Right.
That baby I don't understand why the boys was taking a shower with him. I'm thinking about all the children. Like, those boys should have been in the shower by themselves. Like, it's enough time to heat up the water. I understand poor living and everything, but them boys by now know they body parts. Let's say that. These kids know different situations because we've been seeing it in the household. Why would the boys have to shower with the father? That was weird to me.
These people were sexually perverse.
I'm telling you. I mean, did you notice the hole on the right side of the wall? It's on the right side of the wall. When you go down the steps, there used to be a hole. And, so many speculations about Summer being in a wall or somewhere in a house that Don was working on. And, him being a drywall or finisher, he knows what to use to get the smell out of from the deceased body. They moved that body so much. Echo Search already spit it out in so many words.
That's why they're so happy about it. You can't be too happy. You're never going to find her. It's like they're laughing, like a bunch of demonic stuff. They're laughing, and you're never going to find her, but that's okay, because everything comes out to the light. Everything does. Yeah. And when there's people like me going to make sure we keep a shine on Summer and her brothers and stay away from the drama. Okay, because I can't do drama. I can't even watch those people. Like I said before, I got a job, a part-time job, and a brand new baby and a new grandbaby coming. I don't have time to follow the drama. I want to know information and I'm following the mama. So now that I heard she was on Ernie's channel, I'm going to have to go over there and just check her out. Not the whole thing, just what she did on Ernie's channel. But I can't follow anybody else. They're all so tied up in this drama. They all are. And I don't want a part of it. I want us, let me back in, please. What's going on, little mama? I could see you. Asked if you could get back on. Let me put the link back on. Somebody want to get back on. Let me put it back in there. Okay. Paparazzi, what do you think about let me ask y'all a question. What do you think?
Grandbaby coming too. I'm sorry.
Oh, congratulations, sweetheart. Is it your first grandbaby?
No, it's my 5th.
Please don't put Ernest's channel in the name in the chat. Please don't. It's your 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Yeah, I only talked to 2 of them. I got in an argument with my teenage one, but that's all right. She's fake like her mama.
Well, I got oh, okay. Okay. I'm talking about yeah, my daughter's been very interested in this whole get down. She's you know, she's been on my nerve. Oh, shit. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get her pregnant. So, and it's her first baby and my first grandbaby. So it's just been very interesting. So I don't have time to follow a lot of drama. And I like to keep my energy clear.
Like you must be young to have your first grand.
I'm 45.
I'm 60. I'm 60 and I'm on my 5th one and they're gonna have another one after this one.
Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna go for another boy because my little grandson wanted a boy and it's a girl. Her name's gonna be Vanessa Nevaeh.
Okay. So little mama, this is you on the chat in the panel. Okay, so you back on. Okay, I was going to ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about everybody representing Candus as a victim, one at a time? Because she has a lot of people representing her as a victim because they probably have been victimized, or they probably was a victim themselves, or they probably went through some things. But I want you guys to know. I want you guys to answer the question. What do y'all think about her being a victim?
Well, I think that because she seems undereducated from the boonies and all that kind of stuff, the holler, that at first I felt sorry for her. Because here's some parents that actually didn't kill their kid. Like, I kept looking at everything that they would say kind of innocently, like, well, Dawn thought that she had to have been abducted because, she wouldn't have gone off the property. What's the big deal about that? A parent saying that, like there was all these things that was so innocent that they said in the beginning, that especially now that Jose's come out with saying, that she was known for being in the middle of the road all the time.
And then Candus lied about that.
Right. And for them to immediately say no abduction, that was crazy, because there was a million reasons why she could, or wandered off. I'm sorry, she couldn't have wandered off.
Okay, hold your thought. Hold your thought. You guys answer the question.
I mean, what would she be a victim of? That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
But she stays drunk and strung out on whatever all the time, and I guess people want to have sympathy for her, but she's no victim. She chose to do all that, so she chose. I mean, she is not a victim of.
But what
in
did
this
we
case.
ever think in the very, very beginning?
Well,
And I didn't think she was a victim in the beginning neither. I
didn't either.
I felt sympathy for her because she had a lost child. That's the sympathy I had at the beginning. Until they start showing the interviews and start showing their actions on YouTube. And all sympathy went out the door. I'm an empath. Of course, I felt pain for her because of the child was missing. But we got to let Robin answer the question and then we'll finish. Go ahead, Robin.
I at the beginning I felt the same way. I opened up my own group for summer and I felt the same way. And when people come in bashing the parents, I would just get them out of my group so it would, keep drama down.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, you know what? Now that Don Shurfy Sr. came by and says, "Oh, well, Summer's been out on the road many times. He's seen her out on the road playing."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but for her not to ever leave the swing, Candus, you're a liar.
Right.
And Donald was the first one to say it about abduction. Then Candus said it. And then Donald was the first one to say they'll never find her. And then Candus gets on YouTube after Donald's in jail for a month, says, "Oh, she won't never be found." Who says that?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know she said
that. And I'm a victim of child abuse, child neglect, child endangerment, a victim of spousal abuse. All my life I've been beat by men. I haven't been beat by a man in maybe 14 years. I've been single. I don't trust no man.
You know what? There's a lot of women feel that way, but I wish you was fighting them back instead of then letting them beat on you.
I fought back.
I'm a fighter, and it seems like Candus is a fighter. That's how I could relate to her. If Don was fighting on her, I could see she's a fighter. But the thing is, I'm thinking about the children. Like, at the point I'm at right now is they're beating on each other. I mean,
right.
It seemed like that's what type of relationship it was. That's my opinion.
For her to be on YouTube, saying, "Oh, well, Donnie's out of my life and, he's going to find out because how, Candus? Are you going to tell him no? Because as soon as he gets out, you're going to take him back."
Right.
Well, she said she ain't going nowhere from him.
She wouldn't be fixing up that house on his property if she was going to leave.
Well, that is his house.
Yeah, it's his property. If anybody has to go, it'd be her.
You know what it is? She's using that as a sympathy card to get money. I'm leaving Don. I'm a victim.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah. Her husband was a drywallman, and their house looked like it did. They didn't have walls or doors. That was
not even a shower curtain.
That was intentional. Nobody does that accidentally.
Yeah, exactly. How can a mother lose 7 children to CPS? There was more than that.
No,
7.
This kid.
It don't make no sense.
Huh?
All her children are gone, but she's a victim. The children are the victims.
I didn't know if you knew about her previous kids.
Yes, I know about the boy that got beat down too, unfortunately. My thing is this, I know there's no law where they could stop this, right? How do we as a people say this is abuse. Y'all do something. Like you said, Robin, you've been calling down there every day. Is that helping you mentally? Are they doing something? As a people, how can we help?
I don't. You talking about my case or Summer?
Summer.
Oh, I don't call them, honey. I text them and I send them pictures. I'm still missing. Can you find me?
Oh.
Yeah, I do that to every one of them. TBI, Hawkins County, FBI. FBI sent me a note telling me I need to buy a code card to talk to them. I said, no, I don't need to buy anything. You need to do your job.
And find that baby. It might not even be no remains. Look at the fire thing. I mean, we got to think logical now, you guys. It's been 9 months. They laughing in our faces. Y'all ain't gonna find the baby. We got to think about it. I mean, I pray the baby is still alive, but I do use common sense too.
Shinna, can I share a thought about that?
Go ahead, please.
Now you may want to put up a trigger warning on this one though.
Okay, trigger warning.
Because
Go ahead.
I have, we know about that Dotson dude who was a mortician. It's possible that either he arranged to have her cremated, because why in the world would they call on a mortician as one of the first people they call when Summer becomes missing?
Yep.
And they also said that Summer will always be with us. Now, usually when someone's been cremated, they're gonna keep those ashes. So that's usually the kind of verbiage that they use, that that person will always be with them because they can carry their ashes wherever. So either that, or I've also thought about another possible place where she could have been cremated. Now, when you lose an animal, you can actually get them cremated. Somehow or another, he may have gotten tied up with a corrupt veterinary office or something, because that type of cremation doesn't have to be reported to the state. There's no kind of audit for that. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about that, but as a possibility of how he could have gotten, or they could have gotten her cremated.
I just watched a YouTuber tonight talking about that same theory about that guy and him being a mortician.
I did too. I don't believe that.
I don't either. I mean, that's kind of far-fetched.
It is, but I mean,
it's just as far-fetched as anything the damn parents have said.
I mean, for real.
I mean, if you look at the picture of her in the car, the one that is the original picture, if you look at that picture, you can tell she's deceased.
Oh, and Candus says she popped up like nothing. Why would she say popped up like nothing? Or have to qualify?
She never got out of that truck.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
I don't think it's normal to have purple nail beds. I mean, mine look like that. Do y'all's?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said it's not normal to have purple nail beds. Do y'all's look like mine don't?
It looks like she lost the blood circulation. Something was going on with her nails and her lips and her eyes. I'll show the picture again, but I mean, it's sort of crazy how the mother has these people going around like us, everybody with Summer, and she partying it up like this. It just don't make no sense. And Candus, if you hit the link, sweetheart. We want to talk to you. We want to know. We ain't here to bother you, but you could use my platform to scream out for Summer. Come and scream out for Summer, okay? Because I know your buddy's been in the comments section. I still would like the one lady to come on in and hit the link. But Candus, if you see this, come tell us why the baby's nails is gray. or right there, and her little lips is black. I want to know.
Yeah.
I do. And to the ladies that's in the comment section, hit the link and tell me why. Tell us concerned mothers and fathers and grandmothers and sisters and brothers, and tell us why this baby eyes is dark. Okay? Don't come in my comment section and talk about drop a link like I'm not scared to, because I will drop a link very quickly. I'm going to actually drop it again, just in case you guys didn't get it. We're not here to fight with y'all, but you can plead your case. Just know that we don't agree with you. Just know that.
Shinna.
So, yes.
Did everybody else get off the live?
Oh, no, we're still here. Let me take off the thing.
Okay, I couldn't see the picture. Okay.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I was just wondering if I was going to ask Robin, how old, or when did you say that happened to your daughter? I'm sorry, I didn't remember that.
1994 in Michigan.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's something that never goes away.
I can't imagine it could.
But this is gone away in 9 months. Like, we're supposed to, she's okay after 9 months? Are you serious?
It wasn't 9 months. It was 11 days.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Candus. Oh, you said she was okay after 11 days.
Yeah, that's when she did her first news interview.
I was going to say, I saw something that said, I think maybe the reason Candus didn't get interviewed for 2 weeks was because Dawn beat the shit out of her, and she had to have time to heal.
I don't know about that.
I know, right?
I don't know about that. Who said that? Which one of y'all said that?
Look.
No, Candus didn't want no interview. You seen her at Dr. Phil. She didn't want to go on Dr. Phil and talk. That was her not wanting to go on there. Don probably had to talk her into coming back in there. Come on, baby, come on in here. Where they won't think we guilty. You need to talk.
Yeah. She got all tore up about the cornbread mafia, but anything else, it shed a tear, I mean,
now I can explain that one.
Which
actually they got a call of a sighting and they thought it was Summer.
Really?
Yeah. So
that really happened? Okay, I didn't know if they were telling the truth or not.
Yeah, that's what that was all about. It wasn't the cornbread mafia.
Okay.
They don't need the cornbread mafia to get drugs. Their connection was right in the woods.
Hold on, y'all. Somebody said, did she have a black eye?
Who?
Candus?
In that first interview?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
All I know is that her and Dawn sat there together during that interview, contradicted each other. Right there together, next to each other. Who fuck does that?
A bunch of druggies and drunkies. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. When you can't get your lie right, and y'all done went over it a couple days, because we don't know when the baby went missing, and the lies ain't coming out right. Either they intoxicated and can't get it together.
Girl, they don't know that the baby's head got shaved. Was it because Candus was trying to make her feel better, or because she just wanted to be a tomboy?
Because she had lice.
Yeah. And like I said in the beginning, no female would ever want their head shaved, period, especially before they go to school.
No, that baby didn't want her hair shaved bald to the scalp. Even if she did want a short haircut, I had to talk to somebody about that. Even if she wanted a short haircut, it was shaved bald. And then, you guys, if it was lice, Why wasn't everybody shaved off?
Well, that's what I said was it had to be lice because nobody would shave their
Well,
daughter's head.
if you remember listening to Jose, he did say that he did shave the boy's head because of lice.
Oh, did he?
Did he?
Yes.
I
They
didn't
were
know.
all their heads were shaved.
See, that's why
Okay.
people coming in on your chat because they can let you know stuff when we didn't know.
I love for people to hit the panel and tell me what I don't know because I don't listen to all the other channels. So Jose did admit that them other kids' head was shaved off.
That he,
And he had to go grab Summer out of the shower away from Donald.
I
yeah,
remember. I heard that part, and I think that's when I got disgusted.
of
Yeah,
course,
I've been disgusted.
of course, Don is not going to like Jose. He's another male, first of all, period.
Mm-hmm.
Territory and all that kind of stuff. Second of all, he calls him out on being a pervert toward his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Third of all, he stayed there for 6 months prior, to him even being there. And remember in the swimming hole interview when she tried to tell Chris McDonough that oh, he just came here. Allie abandoned him here. She just left him here.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. My mama took him back to, I don't know, North Carolina somewhere, and it turned out to be South Carolina. I mean, it's just so obvious now with all his information about her previous lives and her story.
We got to know Summer. We got to know.
We did.
We got to know that Jose tried to teach Hunter how to cook.
All we knew from Dawn and Candus was that she left her toys a mess. She'd sleep till 12 at 1 if I let her. She ran off. She knocked the boys upside the head with a stick, and she was all this negative shit.
It was never nothing really positive about her.
Oh.
It still ain't nothing. Candus, we still ain't hearing you say nothing positive about your baby.
Candus says positive stuff now, but it sounds like it's fake, like somebody told her to say it.
Like Jose, he even offered to get treatment for the kids' lice, and Donald's like, "No, we'll just take care of it like this," and whatever. That's not how you do. And you take your kids to doctors, and that day Summer was sick. She called Don and told him Summer's sick. And that's why she never got out of the truck. And when she took Summer allegedly over to Donald, that's when you didn't see her again.
Mm-hmm. It couldn't have been regular sick, right? It couldn't have been just a normal not feeling good kid. I mean, the kid never
She
been
probably
sick.
hadn't ate, honey. She probably hadn't ate no food or nothing, and her little stomach probably was feeling sick. Think about it. Look how little she was.
Yeah, she was overfed, and like they said, Candus never said anything about food. It was all just about sugar, slushies, and no break.
And I wonder about the Skittles in the seat. I just, everything don't look right to me, period.
Period.
That fucking adds up. Everything's wrong.
Everything.
And then when I heard about how Donald took her kitten and threw it out to the dogs, oh my goodness, did I ever get upset?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was brutal.
Well, you know me, I like to stick to the facts and not the drama or the hearsay. I like to stick to the facts because
anything Jose said was true. We don't know that.
I don't know any of this shit. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe anything that anybody is saying because it's not adding up. The only thing I believe is that out of Jose's mouth, he really was concerned about them children. You see what I'm saying? And I believe he could have been doing some cooking and shit, doing some good cooking. I believe that too, But when it comes down to the hearsay and all that, I don't want to hear nothing, no offense to anybody. I just want facts. If it's a fact, then we could talk about it, because over here we want facts, for we could back it up. When we say it and we calling out these parents, we need to back up what we know, not what people saying, not what the other channels are saying. Because, at the other channels, they do that to make money and commentary. So that's all I'm saying.
Wanted to point out about the hair. Now, there were pictures of those boys since Summer got her hair cut or shaved, that they had longer hair. So,
yes, they did.
And, one of the things that I've thought about is that her hair was cut so down to the scalp, so that if her body was found, they couldn't do a drug test on her.
But why would the boy's hair be cut off too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. That there were pictures that were out, after that her head was shaved, where their hair was all grown out. So, yeah, I don't get why it was not. Why weren't their heads shaved too?
Somebody said in the chat he wasn't concerned about to do anything about it. Joseph speaks about hearsay, not what he saw. So you're saying, okay. She's saying that Joseph spoke about hearsay.
She means Jose.
Oh, Jose spoke about hearsay. So if Jose spoke about hearsay, it sounds like Jose was there in what he was saying. Let's focus on this part, okay? Let's not focus on all the other stuff. Yeah. I want to focus on Jose screaming out for Summer and Candus having, because that was a 5-hour thing. It's thousands of channels talking about Jose.
Right.
I want to focus on how Jose how he screamed out for Summer. Any other hearsay and things like that, I don't go off of that, because of course he didn't like Don. Of course Don didn't like him. I know all that, you guys. I watched it. So we could go on and on about what Jose said, but we would take off our focus about where's Summer and how we get justice. That's right. Our focus.
Let's be talking about theories.
Huh?
You want to talk about theories?
You know what?
I don't know.
What? I want to talk about how can we make a difference and try to move these people faster in finding Summer and justice for the boys. How can we do that?
Well,
what's your opinion? Everybody asked the question. No theories. Let's talk about, as a group of people, how can we stand up and be her voice and her brother's voice and say we want justice? Paparazzi, you can start off by answering if you like.
I'm not really sure, honestly, what would take for us to get, to get the word, to stir the pot, to get law enforcement to do something about this. Of course, I do think they're holding a lot to their vest. They're building. They have to build an airtight case. So I mean, it's taking a lot longer than I think a lot of people expect, because they don't have a body. They're going to have to get some. They've got circumstantial, but they're going to have to prove it. So but I'm not really sure. I don't know what it would take to make this thing move faster.
Somebody said by speaking the truth and letting the truth out like we're doing. Somebody said that in the chat. Robin, what you think?
I am going to continue to bug them.
Okay. And when bugging them, you're sending them pictures of Summer, and are you concerned when
I'm demanding them to go find Summer. Yeah, I
Period.
told them they sent me a message of their update. I said, your update says 3/2. This is 3/15. Okay, we're in the second week of March. We're not in 3/2. So you need to
So,
update your TBI FBI searching.
mhm. Somebody said go higher up Congress. How can somebody said a petition? There is a petition going around. Where is the petition a legit petition? Is it focused on summer? That's I'm asking the chat that.
There ought to be a Summers law.
It is.
Now
There
that's
is.
what I'm talking about, you guys. Fuck the theories. Hate to cuss, but we go on and on about theories. Let's talk about what we can do, because I love breaking generational curses. And when it comes down to this, it takes a group of people. It takes an army. You understand?
Mhm.
So if I could get it in the back of people's minds, what can we do to change something like this, or to
About
somebody said I heard a grand jury is going to convert in April. Okay. And is there any kind of way we could get in touch with them and send them some letters and petitions and pictures? Someone in the chat, did you guys see that comment? Let me see. Yeah, now we're back focused. Okay. Let's see how easy it is to get off track. Somebody said, I heard a grand jury is going to convey in April. Do anybody know?
I've heard that.
Okay.
And there is a petition. It's on Facebook.
Is it under Summer's name?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Is it can you shoot it out to the people where to find the petition? Because there might be some people that don't know where it is.
Yeah, I signed it, so of course I'm gonna sign it. I am Summer's voice, just like I am my daughter's voice.
Y'all, it might be Justice for All or novelist crime something.
I'll find the list and I'll pin it in the comment section. If anybody want to find it, I'll find the list, because some people can't find the petition. So that's a good thing, signing the petition. Somebody said the grand jury keeps secrets, though. I don't know. I think this might be a little. Oh, you can find it on. Okay. No, thanks. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Good. Thank you so much.
I just, why don't they just take them and interrogate them? They don't. Oh my God.
I don't know why you got timed out, sweetheart. I don't know why you got timed out. I haven't timed out anybody. Maybe you probably said someone's name in the chat. We're trying not to bring in names. I'm not for sure. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. Hawkins County. It's. I thought Ronnie Lawson was off this case. I honestly didn't think he was on it anymore. A conflict of interest,
Yes. I keep forgetting your name on the panel. What do you think? You didn't get a chance to answer the question.
Who, Little Mama?
Little Mama.
Girl, what was the question?
What could, instead of then, there go the petition. Okay, thank you.
The petition, that's what I was going to tell you, was that the petition, the Summers law, was supposed to be something about the CPS organizations doing something sooner or whatever, something about them. But
okay, well,
what I don't know what we could do other than what we're doing. I mean, You know, the law enforcement, I guess that's what LE stands for, huh? I thought it was like something else, but they're they're watching all the YouTubes and the internet stuff, you know, get information that they can get. And they're building a case against Candus, believe me. And hopefully Benny Keyz will be in there with her too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's just awful. God, he makes me sick. They're
Mm-hmm.
so awful.
It's a hot mess.
I mean, it's sick. It's like some sort of generic ass fake, you know, middle school romance, but I'm just trying to get something out of you.
And
Type of
see, I don't even. Whatever they got going on over there, they playing each other,
yeah.
and that's how they get you distracted.
Sucked in, yeah.
You get sucked into the storyline. It's a storyline, okay? Because first and foremost, we know she ain't leaving Don. The woman live in Don's home, okay? Yeah. Second of all, it's a storyline for the cash apps. You got to pay attention to the small details. So we could go on with the storyline and say, oh God, what is they doing? Or we could be focused on how can we really still push this out here about Summer. You know, and like Robin said, she's been sending letters and pictures. The petition is going in the chat. It's you know, it's highlighted here. You guys, if you haven't seen the petition, sign it. It's the Summer Law. What is it called again?
Summer's Law.
Summer's Law. Hopefully this can help a lot of people. This can help a lot of people.
You saw the way that one mother sounded and acted.
Yeah.
We're still on her now, Robin. Okay, that's totally opposite than what we've been hearing from Candus.
Exactly.
You're not gonna ever hear that from Candus because she don't freaking care.
Look, Robin is still talking with passion in her heart.
She's still crying. I mean, Candus ain't never cried.
Ain't cried one time. Nope. But she got all upset when you know, we talk about what H said and what so and so said. She gets all upset and all emotional about what somebody else says, but she don't care nothing about Summer.
Right. Mm-hmm. She said at the watering hole, and for him to say that he don't even make TikToks, that's just a lie. Because I got TikToks on my phone. I mean, she just acts like a teenager.
Well, she's having the time of her life. You know what? Hold on real quick. If you please, I always say, make sure you look into anything before you sign it. You know, you don't have to sign it if you don't want to, but you always make sure you look into things before you sign it. Mm-hmm. But go ahead.
Yeah, talking about how, you know, just everything that she said, like at the watering hole and everything. People don't act like that. That's not how you talk or act or feel.
At least a grown-up doesn't.
Especially about it. It just don't make any sense what we're watching.
One day, it's gonna hit her, and when it does, she's probably gonna commit suicide.
I don't know, hon. I mean,
I'm hoping she don't. I hope she feels the fire. I really do. Okay. I want this woman to live a long life. I want her to get what's served to her. I said
the same thing about my stepmother because she abused me so bad when I was a child. And I always thought the same thing until one day I called her up and I said, you know, you don't got to say anything. Let me just speak. Mm-hmm. I forgive you for what you did to me. And I'm not going on any further. I just wanted to let you know that. Now, can I tell Jason that I forgive him? No, I hate him with all of my heart. I hate that man. Because my daughter was my last child and she was my only girl. And I hate him. I sometimes I'll call the victim's advocate and I'll ask him, does he have COVID yet? And I'm not kidding. Does he have COVID yet?
Of course, no. Them motherfuckers don't ever get the shit.
No, I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing at what you said, how you said it. What you say. Yeah. You know what, Robin? Oh God. You know what? This is some things that Candace should hear in her
I
lovers.
tried to talk to Candus. I really did. I tried to reach out to her. I told
Mhm.
her I was praying for her. I was praying for
Like that.
Summer to be found, and you know what? She don't come. She don't come to me. She don't care.
Hey, those were the people that they were having blocked from the live.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Um, the panel is getting off a subject. No disrespect to anybody. I think we're on subject when it comes to. I'm trying to get an understanding of what you mean, misquote you, because this is an open panel. When people come on the panel, they might talk about different subjects, and they're welcome to talk about different subjects. It's all focused around Summer and her brothers in different rights, you know. So I'm
What
confused.
are we supposed to be on?
I'm not for sure where she's coming from, but I
Summer
think
talking about everything to do with Summer and Robin's situation.
I
But
feel like this is helping a lot of people just by hearing Robin's situation, because Robin's situation is very familiar with Candace's situation. Robin missed the baby, and I know that it's touching about her baby, and it might be triggering to people, but the point of Robin saying these things is to show us how it feels to lose a child. And I sympathize with her to the fullest, because it's about helping each other grow, helping each other go through trauma. And you know what, Robin? She is right, because I do want to set up like some kind of different panel where we all just talk about that separately. And I'm trying to figure it out which days that I could come on where we could just talk about our trauma, our different childhood trauma, separate from this live, you know. And I'm trying to go ahead.
I think a lot of people would really benefit from that.
I really, okay, so I could understand where she's coming from. And I really think it's like a cry out right now by just, I'm glad she said that in the chat, because the chat helps me, you know, and I want it to be about Summer.
Right.
She said, I understand that, Shauna. You just hit the nail on the head. We need a day for that. Exactly. So I get where she's saying. So
Yeah.
this is okay. I understand. So this is what I'm gonna do. We sending out love and prayers to Robin. Okay. I am going to set a day. Maybe it could be called drama. You know, leave a comment in the section below when we're done, and come up with some kind of ideas that y'all think we could title the day that I come on here. And that day will be specifically for me and the viewers and people that just want to come on and tell their stories. I can do that, because it is totally separate from this unfit mother. It's totally separate, you know, and there's so many people want to scream out, you know, and I've always asked God to let me be the one to share my testimony, and maybe others could share their testimony. And you need to forgive yourself, Robin, not for the perp. Relieve your trauma. Yeah, so you're right. We want people like Robin to hit the panel. But we're gonna do our best to. This whole subject is so triggering. Everybody is hurting. So when I hear Robin's story, it hurts, but I like for her to tell her story. But we are going to stay focused, and we are going to stay on track. And if I get some feedback in the comment section on what y'all would like for me to call that day, trauma building, whatever, I will make that live specifically for us.
I'll tell you what, and I don't mean to be, cut you off, but I did go to grief counseling. I took my sons to grief counseling. My sons were 6 and 9 at the time, and it didn't work. I went back as they grew up. I went back, and I had a really good counselor. Then she was took away from me, so I stayed with God. And people, they tell me, I'm a strong woman, and
Well, your voice will help other women.
Yes.
So use that voice for us, okay? We're going to need your voice. Your voice is going to, this might even help you by helping other women, might help you feel better because you are helping someone else. Okay. So you guys, you know what? We've been on here a little over an hour. You guys rocking the chat. I see it's very respectable. I see a lot of people is respecting Robin. I see a lot of people is just respecting how the subject could go off a subject sometimes, but it's still positive.
mm-hmm.
And
I'm on your panel, we're going to talk about different stuff.
exactly. And it's going to be that way. It might just get off subject. I like that. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And it doesn't seem like too many people in the chat was upset about getting off subject. It was just a couple people reminding me, and that's good to remind me. But if someone comes on a panel and it's related to the subject and they have some pain inside, they can share their story. They could share their testimony on here. Yes, they can. So please understand that too, mods. We're not going to turn it into their show, no. But we will let them share their story and their testimony. With that being said, you guys, is there a closing that you guys want to say before you close?
Shinna, I'd like to say something.
Okay.
I want to thank Robin. I do feel like that her story is spot on for tonight, because we've seen an example of how a mother should respond to losing a child. We don't see that with Candus or Dawn. We don't see that at all. So I do feel like tonight we did see yet one more example of how a parent should react to losing a child. And I just want to thank her for that. And
I've actually lost 2 children.
Two children.
Yeah, my son was my best friend. We did everything together except Fish, because Fish can hear me talking, so I couldn't go fishing.
Yes. Little Mama, is there something you want to say before we end to Robin?
No, other than
to the live, just a closure on the whole live. The whole focus is reaching out to Candus lovers. Maybe they are survivors. Just anything to close out on.
I just want to thank y'all for letting me be a part of this live, and I've really enjoyed it. And I want to say that thank you to Robin for calling in with your story and
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you. I pray for Summer, and I just pray that more keeps coming out about her story, and that we find out the whole truth about it. And I will be a part of your lives from now on, if you don't have a lot of other people coming on for you.
You know what? I appreciate it. I love people coming on, and anytime, because I hate talking by myself, but we're not going anywhere, and we're going to stay focused. And like I said, like I said before, the petition is in the chat if you guys want to sign the petition for Summer. It's justice for Summer and her brothers. And first and foremost, I have to address Robin before I do my closure.
Yes.
Robin.
Yes, ma'am.
My hearts and my prayers go out to you. It was a reason for you to hit this panel today. I've seen you in my comments and I've seen you in my chats, and I'm very grateful that you shared your story with the audience just to show a grieving mother. You are a survivor, and I want you to know that you are a survivor, and I am here for you. And when it comes down to sharing your story, like I said before, your story is going to help other women, and you have a lot to share. And one day I might just do a whole live about you and other women. But I want y'all's feedback, like I said in the comment section, on what I should name the live, because it'd be totally separate from Candus and Summer. It would be just for the channel. But I'm praying for you, Robin. Don't you go nowhere. You found the right place.
Yes, I'll just keep coming to this to this channel because Shinna is awesome, and me and you could maybe be permanents on her lives.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen several people that have people like that on their lives that just
Well,
Survivors sharing their story. That's right. Survivors share, and I love it. Shauna, you have it's God in me, y'all. I went through hell and back. I will cuss and fuss. I promise you that. I'm not perfect at all. I'm telling you, I'm not. We just need to focus on her and her story. Yes, I understand. We'll have a sermon on her. But you guys, you rock. Without me, there's no you. Period. I'm only one person, so I appreciate you guys subscribing. I truly do. And we're gonna make. Okay, I'm sorry. Did anybody have something before I end? Because I want to finish
appreciate
out.
what you do for your channel. We love you and thank you.
You're welcome.
yeah, so thank you for letting me come up and tell my story. I've been wanting to. I just always break down when I tell people. I rather someone go and look it up and, search for themselves to find out because it hurts too bad to talk about it. Every day I live with this. I've been doing this for 27 years, and April
But this
26th.
mother could do what she do. Yeah, she could do what she do on Facebook and YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Good
Oh, I
night,
am.
everyone.
Good night.
Okay, good. Good night. And I didn't mean to cut you off. I was seeing people in the chat saying good night and they praying for you, Robin. Robin, you don't go anywhere. Can you go in the chat and let me see your name in the chat so I can know who you are in there? And stick around because you're going to be able to share your story. I promise you. Okay. Bless you, and we're praying for you over here, Robin. Paparazzi, is there something you have to say?
I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be on tonight, and prayers and thoughts for Robin and other survivors and people who have lost children as well. And I do sympathize.
If anyone's lost a child, it doesn't get better. It doesn't. I'm telling you. I don't
27
care if
years.
it's been a
Goodness.
week, 6 months, 2 years.
I can imagine.
I've been doing this for 28 years, and
And I
by
know
the
you.
time I go back to court, I'll be 61 years old, God willing, And I still don't know why. That's what's killing me. I want to know why. And if I can't talk to him, I will ask the judge to ask him why did he do that to my daughter.
Sad. That's so
It's
sad.
very sad. Well, hopefully, yeah, it's unbelievable. The stories I've been hearing is unbelievable, and
You cannot get a satisfying explanation.
mm-mm.
My son tells me the same thing. He's like, Mom, he probably don't even know why.
No,
You wasting your breath. I'm like, I don't.
but I understand why. I understand where you're coming from. You can't help but wonder why. Why would somebody take this precious gift from my life? You know, to this day.
Yes.
And I don't know how long y'all been doing this. I've been a advocate for a long time, and the statistics of children missing are days to 5 years, and
Mm-hmm.
could be a little bit older, but it's easier to get a couple-day-old baby
Yeah.
and a 5-year-old. It's easier to get them than it is a teenager. Teenagers are more likely a runaway.
Right.
Hold on,
But
Miss. Don't hold on real quick. Hold on, Miss. Quote me. Whose link is that you're putting in the chat about someone they could get in touch with? Justice for the children. Yes, justice for all children.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of horrible people in the world. Yes. Yes. Oh, your own. Okay. Okay. Are you ready for people to get in touch with you? I mean,
Who you
Robin,
talking to?
you guys rock. You guys rock.
Thank
I'm
you.
talking about Robin.
I'm on medicine. I've been on the same medicine for 27 years, and if a doctor ever took me off my medicine, I would probably just die.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat, it looks like a lot of people is really talking to you, Robin. Somebody said something real quick. I can't cut you off. I gotta let you talk. I'm just not that rude. I can't just, yes, it's off the subject.
I can't write him.
Why
I
can't
have
you write?
they won't give it to him.
Okay.
And it's for my safety, and because God forbid he gets out and looks me up, and I have 5 grandbabies.
Yes.
Shinna?
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know.
I'm
But did did Robin have a link that she had for signing her petition or whatever that was?
Robin has a link to the petition, and she said she will put the petition. Okay, thank you. That's very nice of you, misquote me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What? Must be a
No, you wasn't being disrespectful at all. Definitely keep to what's best for sure. Robin have not said she's going to release that information quite yet. Or it's on private from my understanding, right, Robin?
I can go in and unblock it. It's just some people in Michigan, I don't want them in my daughter's group. I'm still in contact with a lot of people in Michigan because that's where we are from, but I mean, I can go unblock it, and because I did notice that somebody wanted to get in there. I can go unblock it maybe for a week.
Okay, well, if you want to do that and leave the message in the comments section, you're more than welcome to do that, okay, sweetie?
Okay.
And whoever wants to sign the petition for Robin and her daughter, please feel free to. I'll probably put it in the comments. But you guys, Robin, God bless you. You guys, before I go, I wanted to let everybody know, especially Robin, love yourself unconditionally, no matter what nobody say. You gotta love you, and you gotta love your flaws. You gotta love everything about you. This is a very triggering subject, especially when it comes down to children and how mothers are. I told you guys before, I've had a lot of people that's been through some trauma reach out to me. And I am going to work on that day. And if you guys are willing participants, let me know in the comment section what y'all think I should name that live. Okay. And everyone else, I thank you guys for your love and support. Thank you for coming. Robin, God bless you. Thank you for coming. Everyone, have a good day. Peace.
God bless you too.
Thank
Thank you.
you.